doohickey. We should be able to get the old Lyria back.
Come in, crew. Is everyone all right?
Hey, it's Roland. Is the Grand Cipher back to 100%?
Yes. We're on our way over right now.
You're getting it done. Thanks, pal.
So, any news on the catalyst?
We sort of ran into a minor hiccup, but it's safe in our hands now.
That's what I like to hear. Great job out there, everyone. I'm coming to pick you up now.
Thanks. We'll be waiting.
Roger.
I won't fail! Everybody run!
180! Fall back!
What is it this time?
That doesn't look right from up here. Oh no. Listen to me. You all need to get out of it.
Crap! Move it!
We gotta jump!
No, 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 no! This is not happening!
Hey, boss.
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure warden. Incoming!
Too late! Oh my!
Made it just in time.
Roller! Gotta get a little bit close there, huh?
Berate me later. Let's provide air support.
Roger.
Careful up there! It's tracking you! What the hell am I looking at?
That's primeval god Excavallion, the divine guardian of this land.
Get out of there!
Everybody grab on the something!
So that's how it's gonna be, you lumbering junk pile. No one touches my boy or my treasure and gets away with it!
It would be disgraceful to turn tail and run. It's up to us to pacify it.
Battle time, huh? We can do this!
Let's boogie.
This is Dagger. Thanks for the help in Sea-Dog. Relink reporting in. Glad you guys are alive.
Hey, what's up? Looks like we get to write out this doomsday scenario together.
This is Soupstock, requesting backup. We've got to save Pops and the others. Roger that. The Divine Guardian mustn't leave this island. It is imperative that you pacify it. Destroy the red reactors powering each section. I believe that will limit its function.
Sounds like you knew more than you let on, Roland. Why didn't you tell me about this thing?
It should have been impossible to activate under normal circumstances. This really isn't the best time.
Guess that's all I'm getting for now. Once the dust settles, you and me are gonna have a chat.
Anywho, the reactors are its weak spots, right? Let's get closer without getting crushed.
Anyone? Hear me? Pop, what's your status? Crash landed in a valley to the northwest. Lots of injured crew. Got it. Sit tight. We'll pick you up when we can.
Look out, everyone! A powerful attack is coming!
Get ready to avoid it!
Let it. We'll keep it busy for you.
I'll fizzle in as well.
Here goes one reactor!
I believe they assist in providing power to Excavallion. At those reactors on its arms and torso, but just concentrate on the legs for now. Let me go grab Pops and the gang.
No, idiot. Second you break cords, that thing will shoot you in the air. Now suck it up. We've got a bigger issue on our hands.
Yes. Unfortunately, we have to keep Excavallion pinned down here.
That attack looks like a doozy. Get ready to scramble out of there.
Crap! You saying all we can do is run?
You can only save one. Your hide or your pride.
We can't take it!
Down. Find the holding pattern and don't drop speed. Keep circling fast enough and that giant rock slug won't be able to catch you.
We destroyed the reactors in the left foot.
Excellent. Now do the same to the other foot. Wait, the missiles are raining back down.
You'll be blown to kingdom come.
Uh-oh! I think we made it mad!
It's still got tricks up its figurative sleeve. Be ready for anything. By the stars, get away from there right now!
This is the worst day ever! Above you!
Evade them, Zoppa!
Have eyes, don't I?
Not yet!
Data!
Our ship took a gut punch, but not the fire now. My guns are busted, but engine's still okay. Working on repairs.
And we're only slightly worse for wear. Anyone who could still fly, follow me!
I'm sorry I failed to warn you of this peril. I didn't think Abia was here to trigger Excavallion's awakening. So after Mana Garner, perhaps I should have. Are they intentionally generating disaster?
Maybe. I mean, it seems like overkill to slap a primeval god away just to keep us from getting a catalyst.
Okay, I gotta ask. Are the primeval gods the same as primal beasts?
Never heard of these primal beasts. All I know is the primeval gods safeguard their respective islands.
As for my humble opinion,
Did we win?
Just knocked it down on all fours. Now what do we do?
I see a red crystal exposed on Excavallion's back. If I had to guess, that core powers everything. Seems like entering repair mode leaves it weak and vulnerable. Are you ready, Zappa?
As if you had to ask. All right, crew. Let's get trigger happy. Fire!
No hits confirmed.
What the hell?
Is that a barrier?
I didn't hear any explosions. How'd it go up there?
Excavallion won't go without a fight. It's protecting itself with a sand barrier. Flawless defense. They don't call it the primeval god of fortification for nothing. Dude, why are you braving that thing? If we don't do something, it'll get back on its feet.
I know. We can climb up its arms to get onto its back.
And once we're up there, we'll have more options.
Sounds like a plan to me. Come on. It's time to climb Mount Ugly.
Hey, Sanba, since we're kind of in a deadlock right now, would this be a good time to rescue your men?
Yeah, nice call. Be right back.
It's bad enough we had so many fights.
I have visual confirmation. You're almost to the top.
Above you!
I think I see it.
No, wait!
Holy crap! How do we beat this thing? Huh? Oh, no way!
We're fried alive, but things haven't gotten any better.
Put everything into the next attack. It's all or nothing.
Is everyone all right?
Just barely. Time for some revenge.
It's on now.
Another barrier. This sore loser.
The last defense of our cornered foe. Please find a way to break through. The surrounding shafts are charging the core. You're in danger.
Feeling great. Only one fluid cylinder left.
What do you think? No moment. Enchanted land! All of the glowing cylinders have been stopped!
The barrier has been lifted. You can now hit the core.
Let it rip.
The time is right. Come. Hit them now!
I've got this.
Leave it to me.
Bring it home. How's this?
The fun.
Can't keep up.
They got lost in
I don't like the looks of this leaking mana. Whoa! What's it doing?
Excavallion is trying to force you off. It must be desperate if it's willing to endure collateral damage. Working! Yeah, like that! Yes, but the damage the core sustained can't be easily repaired. The barrier when needed, and with enough damage to the core, Excavallion will crumble.
What do you think? No problem. The barrier's gone! Attack the main core!
Nice! We got this in the bag.
Don't let your guard down. It's most dangerous when it's cornered. Come on, Skyfarers. Trample that sucker. You can do it. We believe in you.
Stupid barrier.
What a fearsome survival mechanism. Regenerated defenses in such a short time.
But it can't raise them faster than we can knock them down. Focus on the glowing cylinders. The second one is down. Keep going. The last cylinder. The barrier should be down.
Did it! Excavallion completely stopped moving. Oh, come on, boss. They knocked that sucker down. Mind blown. That's all I gotta say.
See, this is why I do all the hiring.
That crew packs a punch. Impressive to say the least.
Can't walk anymore.
Whew. Same. My dogs are barking.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you're safe, Vern. And the catalyst? Do you still have it with you?
Got it right here.
Thank goodness. And all that's left is to rescue Lyria from Avia.
Yeah.
There's still one problem, though. How do we find Lyria when we don't even know where to look?
I've got that covered. I discovered where the red ship is going.
Whoa! Did you really?
Mm-hmm. Yes, really. They're heading to a place called Fondem. Scarred Isles. Magma flows deep beneath the land. Not exactly what I'd call an ideal vacation spot.
It almost sounds like a volcano. Why would they go there?
I'll explain on the ship. Come, back to the Grand Cipher.
Hey, folks. Sorry to butt in. Me and the boys are gonna park ourselves right here. If you come across any curios while you're out there, come see us again. We'll trade you some great items for them.
Thanks. Might take you up on it.
Fair prices and no hidden fees. Happy to do business with you. You folks are tough, but if you really need me, just call. I'll come running. In the meantime, try not to kick the bucket. Got it?
So then...
Seems useful.
Yes!
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Looking for that special loaf? Look no further. I've got all sorts of items.
Veggies for sale. Pumpkins as big as your head. Cabbage as big as an
Excuse me?
Take a look and pick that.
Looking for that special loaf? Look no
Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
Yes. Hello?
Come on, people, don't miss this. What you in the market for? I love to barter. What can I trade you for? Which crew member would you like to call? Thanks for the business.
Skyfarer, I see. Ah, sigil enhancements. Not bad, is it? Which weapon shall I strengthen? Leave it to me. That went well. Thanks for coming.
That's right. Everything must go. Fresh veggies for sale. Pumpkins as big as your head. Cabbage as big as an air's chair. Need something?
Skyfarers! We need your aid! Goblins! Goblins in Tempeal!
We were at the dock in Folca, taking care of landing procedures, when a panicked old merchant rushed toward us. In between his wheezing, he explained that a shipment of relief supplies headed for Tempeal had been intercepted by monsters. Tempeal reminded me of Id and how he had totally beat our butts. It was embarrassing, yeah, but what's worse, it reminded me of losing Lyria.
Tempeal, huh? Maybe this time around I can actually help out.
That wasn't Vern's usual peppy tone. He was probably reliving those bad memories, just like me. I guess after you've spent as much time together as we have, you pretty much share a brain. It wasn't going to be a fun journey to Tempeal for either of us, but we were Skyfarers, and desperate times called for brave faces. Anyway, goblins. Smart, fast. That meant we wouldn't have the luxury of time. We needed to throw together the minimum amount of supplies needed for the journey and head out. I turned to Vern so we could discuss game plans, but then I saw his ears were droopy.
If we're fighting goblins, then we should have them licked by lunch.
Something was wrong, but with the hasty flight preparations, I couldn't spare the few minutes to investigate. Pull through it, Vern, I thought. We need you.
As the bond between us grew, so did the cruelty of the experiments they performed on Lyria. Lyria doesn't belong here. No living creature does. The shining empire I served now became to me a place clouded by doubt. Day after day, a battle raged within me, between the knight loyal to her flag and the guardian who wanted to set a sad girl free. Then, one day, a memory of Lyria's response on the roof broke through like a clear ray of light.
Really? You'll show me this endless world?
I had made a vow. There was no more question where my allegiance lay. I took her hand once again, this time not to simply gaze at the sky, but to leap into it. And I did it for myself as much as I did it for her.
Just as I'd given up on flying, the Earthstay Empire had arrived in Port Breeze, and they were hell-bent on exploiting our local protector, the primal beast of wind, Tiamat.
Their twisted machinations caused her to go on a rampage. Port Breeze was in peril. Fortunately, we had an ace up our sleeve, Lyria. Thing is, Lyria needed to get close to Tiamat, which meant we had to go up, and to go up, we needed to fly. Thought I'd already closed that chapter of my life when the skies betrayed me, but lives were on the line.
Quick, get on the Grand Cipher!
I don't know what got into me. She fell once before. Hell, I knew she might fall again. Nothing like a healthy fear of death to keep you grounded, eh? But the people of Port Breeze, and my new crewmates, had entrusted their fates to my piloting skills. My own fear was insignificant. All I needed to do was trust myself too. It's a damn shame it took me this long. But I'm back now, and ready to face the skies if you'll have me. As the Grand Cipher's engine purred to life, I knew I would no longer be encumbered by fear. I gripped the mast with pride as I set our course directly above, to the rampaging Tiamat. Lyria quelled the primal beast, and catastrophe had been averted. Not to mention, I could finally dream again. Ever since that day, I've been the helmsman for the Grand Cipher and its crew. It's been one hell of a ride. I've since formed a pact with good old Tiamat and made amends with the shipwright Primal who built the Grand Cipher, Noah. So, Zega Grande Skydom might be uncharted territory, but my role remains the same. See our crew arrive safely, no matter the destination. And that includes Estalucia. Some folks might call reaching the end of the skies an impossible dream, but I ain't too worried. With the Grand Cipher as our wings, anything's possible.
One day, shortly after I joined the crew, I suddenly lost the ability to use magic. No matter how many times I tried casting a spell, nothing happened. I had no clue what to do. The rest of the crew thought Master Zaka might have the answers I needed, so we set sail for Vaults. It'd been forever since I'd been back home. My master was thrilled to see how much I'd grown. I opened my mouth to ask him about my problem, but when I saw how happy he looked, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'd promised him that I'd come back as a great mage, but there I was, unable to cast even a single spell. The last thing I wanted was for him to be disappointed in me. Around that time, an epidemic returned to Vaults, the same disease that had claimed the lives of my parents. Wanting to keep it from spreading any further, my master headed to the clinic to speak with the people who'd been infected. But he ended up getting sick too. The source of the epidemic turned out to be an evil spirit that revealed itself to us right there in the clinic. I immediately confronted it. That rotten creature had already taken my parents from me. I wasn't gonna let it take anyone else. Determined to make it pay, I raised my staff, but nothing happened. I'll never forget how it felt to watch, helplessly, as my parents' killer got away. The crew gave chase, but I continued to stand where I was. Without my magic, I didn't see the point. I'd just end up getting in the way. All I could do was watch as my master suffered, withering away. Nothing had changed since the last time. But you know, it wasn't all bad. In search of a solution to my magic loss at the local library, I happened to come across a beautiful golden staff, one left to me by my mother. That's when Master Zaka revealed that my mother had been a mage too. On the verge of tears, I clenched my staff tightly in frustration. My beloved home and master were being threatened by a disease-spreading spirit, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Just as I began feeling completely hopeless, the staff began to glow. Somehow I could feel it encouraging me, empowering me. So what if I couldn't use magic? Surely there were other ways to help everyone. Unable to stand around doing nothing any longer, I ran off to find the crew. When I finally tracked them down, they'd already been rendered powerless by the disease. That left me as the only person who could fight. There wasn't a second to lose. It was that moment when I decided I was done running away. I'd promised myself a long time ago that I was going to use my magic to make people happy. Filled with newfound resolve, I heard a voice coming from the staff. Mom? Is that you? The voice told me to visualize the power flowing through me. As I did, I could feel magic welling up inside me, flooding out from deep within. With my mom's help, I was able to defeat the evil spirit. As soon as it was gone, light erupted from my staff. I turned to see the rest of the crew climbing to their feet, their symptoms gone. The power spread through the entire island of Altsteci, eliminating the disease and bringing smiles back to the people. Things were a little touch and go there for a while, but in the end, everyone pulled through. And I've been able to use my magic without any issue ever since. I just know it's because my mom is watching over me through my staff. Thanks to her, I can keep traveling with the crew, using the staff she left me to bring out more smiles along the way.
After that, 15 years passed. I met the captain, and through my travels with the crew, reunited with my daughter. This might surprise you, but we didn't have a tearful, touching father-daughter reunion the second time around either. I spent so long telling myself that the next time we met, I'd face up to my past. But when the moment came, I froze. What could I possibly say or do for her as a father, after all this time? Any courage I'd mustered withered in the face of her scorn, and I was left standing there, feeling like an old bastard. Sometime after this heartwarming reunion, I bonded with Leviathan, and through our link, saw glimpses of what lay in my daughter's heart. I thought I had escaped all those painful memories. But here they were. In that world created by the pact with Leviathan, my wife was still alive. I saw how things might have been if I had done things differently. Of course, I knew none of this was real. But I would rather stay in a world of memory than live in a cold, lonely reality without her. But she wasn't having any of that. She said I couldn't sacrifice my future to dwell in the past. She made me promise to fix things between myself and our daughter. Said she'd boot me out of the ocean if I came back without completing my task. Her words finally gave me the push I needed to face my past and start on the path to a brighter future. They gave me the strength to fight for my daughter in her hour of need. And I'd like to think that I finally did something fatherly, if only just the once. Of course, I don't expect our relationship to be mended with one conversation or act of bravery. But little by little, I think we're getting there.
Well then, so long.